Gary Streisky, Randy Scott with you at SportsCenter AM on a Sunday. That is the after. That is the after photo of a scary situation at the Xfinity Series race at Daytona on Saturday night. We're going to pick it up final lap. This is the before. Okay, we showed you the after picture. Whoa. That's the before, and now you're seeing the during. That is Myatt Snider, who ends up scraping the wall, scraping his fellow competitors, losing the hood on his car. He described it, he said it was violent. I saw sparks going everywhere. It's late in the race, everyone's pushing. He's okay. He was okay enough to speak on this from the track after the race. 180 miles an hour. Look at that. And it happened directly in front of NASCAR Cup Series team owner Michael Jordan. Yes, that Michael Jordan. He's obviously working with Bubba Wallace, and Bubba Wallace is there as well. And that fence, the newly designed fence, the reinforced fence over the recent years, doing its job to protect the spectator.
Emphasis on the reinforced. Good timing. All right, we will hope for a safer drive now as we head down to Daytona for the Super Bowl of racing.
A little bit slower, although not all that much slower. This was Marty Smith, our Marty Smith, who had a celebrity, VIP, well-qualified chauffeur around Daytona.
We're in the Toyota Camry pace car here at the Great American Race at the World Center of Racing. And Kurt Busch, the 2017 Daytona 500 champion, is my chauffeur. Gas it up, brother.
I'll be your car service for the day.
Kurt's going to show us what this is all about at more than 130 miles an hour. I'm going to tell you guys something. I am grateful that I have the 2004 NASCAR Cup Series champion as my chauffeur. All right, Kurt, you won the 2017 race. I want you to walk me through the final lap of walking your way into NASCAR history.
Man, you're all amped up. You got to get your heart rate down
I'm
a little
bit.
bit.
Amped up, Kurt. That's what I do.
All right, we're doing 140. We took the
my Lord.
And I made a move to go high right here on Kyle Larson. I took the lead, and my mirror bracket broke earlier in the race, and I didn't know how to block left or right. I just had to listen to my spotter right now. And he says, you're clear by 4. You're clear by 5. And I'm like, oh, that means we're pulling away. And I'm like, please say clear by 6. He said, you're clear by 6. I'm like, oh man, I'm out too far in front. They're gonna come and get me. So I put my head back and I went as light as I could on the wheel in case they came by and hit me as they were going by. I didn't know which way to block because I came off turn 4 just like this. Everything's black and white. Everything's silent. All the flash bulbs are going off. And I'm like, oh my God, they never went by. We won it. We won it. No, I was like this excited too. Like, that's how you win the Daytona 500 is it's execution, teamwork, and you got to keep your emotions in check.
So that is literally walking into history.
Let's do the high groove real quick. You ready for the high groove?
Oh my Lord. So wait. So we are all the way up against the wall. And I am not going to lie, the pucker factor is very high right now.
Go high, Kurt. You got to go high.
All right, so you're doing this. We're out here all by ourselves. You're doing this with other cars inches away from you for 4 hours. What's that mental toll?
That's what separates our sport from a lot of other sports is the 4-hour continuous focus, the heart rate. And it's done with teamwork. Again, you use the car setup, you use the car's aerodynamics, your engine, and you got to learn other competitors. It's like an NBA game or an NFL game, Major League Baseball. You know your other competitors, and you have to outsmart them all the time. And it's a game within your game to outsmart them.
Guys, I got to tell you, so as we're entering the corners, my head, the G-forces are so overwhelming that my head is completely leaving me. And Kurt is looking at me driving with one hand as if it's a Sunday stroll.
Here, I got you
over
something.
Here to the Harrisburg Baptist
I got
Church.
you something.
What is this?
I got you something.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
I race for MJ.
Kurt Busch is a Jordan athlete. His team owner is Michael Jordan. And oh my, look what he got me. Look at this. Oh, I know Gary is freaking out right now.
Size 11, right?
Let's go, what? Size 11, my man.
What? Yo.
So cheers. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm keeping them.
Oh, man. That was my only question.
Some of the titans in NASCAR, you are now driving for one of the greatest competitors in the history of sport, Michael Jordan. In your short time driving for Michael, what have you learned from him?
In the first meeting, he points at his own chest, his heart, and says, I already know you race from your heart. You race from your soul. You're the talent that we want to help build the team. And I'm like, oh, yes, sir, but I got it. I felt it right there when he did that. And it's to make the other people around me better and to make the whole program at 2311 better. It's what he did when he was a player. And to have Monster Energy, Toyota asked me as a veteran driver to come and build this new team. McDonald's is on board, Money Lion, we've got SiriusXM, all these companies are jumping in. And about 2 years ago, I didn't have a contract to race. And it's like, this is all the cream and the cherry on top, but it's the best project I've ever worked on in my career.
I got to imagine you fanboyed. You had to have fanboyed.
Oh yeah, I fanboyed. I got a rookie card, right? Here's the deal I made with MJ. I said, you sign this, but you keep it. And when we win together, I get it back. He says, deal.
I love it, bro. Hey,
deal.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for you, for your time, and for taking me around here. I'm still puckered up.
Yeah,
I got a brand new pair of ones.
Hang on to it. We're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. You ready?
America. I have won. I've already won the Daytona.
We're coming in hot.
Holy bad words. Lots of bad words.
We got to get the pit road
Lots of bad words, Rockin' Randall.
He's not wrong.
The perspective is insane because they're going so fast. You're like, how fast are they going? And then you see the needle on the speedometer just hammering to the right. It's crazy. So obviously Kurt, Marty, MVPs of that segment, but the true MVP, how about George Albright in the back seat documenting all of it?
We were talking about the bugs on the windshield. If I'm back there documenting that through a viewfinder, vomit. Vomit everywhere. Mom spaghetti everywhere. More on SportsCenter still ahead. A wild first half to the NBA season filled with broken records, buzzer beaters, alley-oops even. We're going to celebrate all the best from the unofficial midway point of the NBA season.